Okay, anyway. Hi! I'm gonna make a GFX to show you. But first I want to say that I have a rig. So if you want to look up rigs, I guess, I don't know. Let me go here. Rig. Or Roblox. I don't know, but I have a rig. Roblox Studio. No, excuse me. Roblox. Woman rig. So I use the woman rig, but you can download different ones, like for the body type. But I use the rigs, like the woman one. But there's like the blocky one. I don't know. I use the woman one. Anyway, so first you go to Roblox Studio. After you download the rig, you go to Roblox Studio. And I think there's like other videos on how you could do this, but this is how I do it since I already have it set up and I do it like a million times, or I have done it like a million times. Anyway, oops, excuse me. So you go to plugins, and then you go to load character, and then I'm gonna use mine. 293. Okay, so I think. It's not that my face is ugly, it's just, it's not the prettiest face to use for GFX. I don't know, in my opinion. I don't know, I just like to use a different face. It's called Happy Face. I think it's like, not Happy. Sorry, I'm bad at typing. So you go to the model, so after you type in the face you want, so after you find a face you want, you go to the decal icon, and then you right click it or left click it, I don't know. I click on those two fingers. I don't know how you do it on your computer. But yeah, you do it till this pops up, and then you go to cut, so you cut it. And then you delete the face changer. And then you go to your head, and you go to your face, and you delete it. You could leave it like this, because this is kind of aesthetic. You know, this is how the people who like aesthetic do it. I don't know. Anyway, you go to the head, and then you go to paste into, and now you have a different face. Wow. So, what? Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. So after you have your character, so you could add models, but I'm just gonna teach you the basics. And there's like other videos on how you do this, but you can just go to export selection, and then I'm just gonna type in I'm typing Ozzy, because why not? And then you go to desktop and save it. And I think mine is saved to my desktop. Anyway, you go here, and I'm not gonna save my changes. You can if you want. But here's my new one, and then yeah, there's like other stuff. Here's my Discord. So you go to Blender. So this is what pops up when I do it, because I accidentally messed mine up. But usually we'll just get this, and then you get a block. And then you go to File. So I can't show you because I can't do it, because mine is already loaded. Anyway, you can find other videos on how to use a rig. But, so this is what the rig should look like after you open the file. So you press Shift F. I'm pretty sure you might already know this. Anyway, I keep saying anyway. I'm so annoyed with myself. Okay, so you, right click. I think it's right click. So you right click on the head, and then you shift right click on all of the teeth, the eyes, and the tongue. And then, this is how I do it. There's different ways to do it. So there's two ways. So you can click here, and then there's this little thing. So you go up till it has the plus sign. This is probably gonna take 30 minutes, so I'm sorry. So you pull it down, and then there's this little cube thingy. So it's like a duplicate, I guess, if that's what you want to refer to it as. But a duplicate. and then you click on this, a cube. A cube. You click on the cube, and then you go to this where it says image texture. I think it's called, image texture. Then you click the little file button, then you go to your desktop. I have so many right now because I'm working I'm working on a GFX to do with like all of my friends, and these are all of their names. But I'm just gonna choose the Ozzy Smiles PNG, or the Ozzy Smiles. You should probably only have one, I think. I'm not sure. It depends what you have on your desktop. But there comes up my outfit, and then we just put this back to go back to normal. And then you could put the head in right away, or you can pose the body. You could do either or, but I like to do the head. So as you can see, I have all of my friends' heads here. Then I'm just going to find mine, which I have no idea. My eyes hurt from looking at this. Ozzy, there we are. There we go. But you want to make sure you press OBJ, not ML or MTL. And then you go to import OBJ. And then you have you, but facing backwards. This is slow. Okay. I think you're, I'm 99.9% sure you already know how to do this. But if you didn't, you pressed, so just like in Roblox Studio, WASD. And then you can go Shift F to move, and then Shift to move faster. Anyway, so you right click on a body part, and then you shift right. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying sometimes. Okay, shift right click on the other ones. Oh, why is it? Oh, sorry, it's being annoying. Like always. Like, excuse me. Well, now I have to. Sorry about that. Now I have to. Okay. Sorry about that. So import wavefront OBJ, and then I'm going to go to Ozzy OBJ. Import OBJ. Okay. So I'm just gonna move it because it's really hard for me to do this. Because I don't know, but you might be able to. I don't know. Anyway, so you're just going to press you right click, and then you press shift, and then you right click on all of the other body parts except all parts that you want to delete. You should have the head accessories or any other accessories that are missing from the body texture. Like if you have like a skirt that isn't clothing. I don't know. So what you want to do? Right click. And then shift right click on the on the accessories or anything else that you want to go into the body that what is missing from here. So then you're going to go to join. So now it's all one like orange color, and then you're going to go to set or origin to geometry, and then you're just going to place the head where it's supposed to go. And I like to do this because it's a lot easier than turning it around the right way. You go here, and then you you type in 180 degrees, and then it spins around completely. Okay, so I think I got the head pretty well. I think it's on. Okay, well, that's done. And then after you get the head on, you want to pose the body because you don't want it to just be normal unless that's what you're trying to go for. So you can click on any of them. So because without using a rig is so much easier than I guess not using a rig, because like without the rig, you have to bend the body part that you're trying to, or do the pose that you're trying to do in Roblox Studio, which is super hard sometimes because it looks so unrealistic, which with rigs, what's the word? It's so more natural looking, if that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, so I just posed it. I just put it in a pose. And now, once you have like the pose down, you're going to go to object mode and then Shift A. So after you go to Shift A, you have all these options, but right now we're just going to choose lamp. You can use any of these lamps, but I like to use the hem lamp because it's a lot more natural looking because it spreads out across a long way. So anyway, it should show up on the side here, and then you press this color bar and you bring it to like the color you want, and then you go here to materials and look, and you can see what it looks like once rendered. So here it has a nice shadow, which I think looks really cool, just like this. But you can also, I don't use this a lot, but there's this thing called ambient occlusion, I think it is. Yeah, it's called ambient occlusion right here in the world tab. It makes it a lot brighter, but I prefer like lighter tones, or not lighter. I don't know how you would explain it, but I'm not a big fan of ambient occlusion. I think I like the shadow look, where it's kind of like a shadow. I'm not sure. Anyway, cause yeah, so I'm just gonna change the background. I think that color's fine, and then I'm gonna make it like a blue color in the back. Yeah, I think that's good. That looks pretty good. I don't know, maybe let's do purple. Okay, that's good. That's a good color, right? Bring it more into the white. Okay, well I guess this is a good color right here. I like the shadow look. It looks pretty cool and realistic. So I like that. That looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna press Shift A. I like to do this just in case like I put it in my videos and someone steals my work. Like, not okay. I like to put my name in it. So I just put Ozzy. And you could download fonts, like different fonts. You don't have to use this simple like standard font. But if you go right here on the fonts tab, you can go to the, I don't know, I'm too lazy to read it, but you can change the size. I like to do 0.1 because it gives it like thickness, but it's not like huge. It's not huge. But then you can go here, and then you can like download it. And this is the font I use. And then I go to tab, and then I type in what like I want it to say. And I think for today, I think I'm just gonna make it like a cool tone blue, because that's good. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, that's good. But yeah, usually I'll just like, yeah, that's good. Okay, so I occasionally will check what it looks like. So you can either press Shift Z, which will take you into this, or you can so if you're on texture like this, you can go here to rendered, but it's the same thing. I think maybe it might change the light a little bit. The light maybe is a little bit, I think that will kind of shift. Gosh, when I try to make it work, it doesn't work. Like, excuse me. Rendered. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so after. What? Oh, that's right. Okay. So then you go to. Oh, excuse me. So then you go to so you press Shift A again. Sorry about that. So every time this comes up, you can either press add, which will also give you this, or you can click anywhere on the screen or wherever your mouse is. This will show up. So I'm going to add the camera. Now you can change the camera size. So if you press the camera button right here, sorry if you already know this and I'm explaining it, I just don't know if you know it or not. But so you can go here. I'm going to make mine 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels because that's what I'm used to, or that's what I most oftenly do. But then you can adjust the camera to where you want it to go. But usually I'll just go into view and then camera and click anywhere on the screen and then shift F and position it to where I like it, and then I'll this looks pretty good. I'm not mad about that. That looks really good. And maybe if I go up a little bit and then angle it down. Like that. Will that look better? It looks pretty good. Okay, so I like this. This looks good. So now I'm going to go up to the top and render, and then I'm going to go to render image. This is probably going to take about 30 minutes. This is probably going to take up to 30 minutes because I don't know why it takes so long to render, but I'm going to let it sit and then I'll cut to when it's done. Oh, it's done. Okay, so after it's done, you go to image, and then save as image, and then I'm going to save mine to my desktop, which is probably not a good idea because I have everything on it, but it's okay. I'm just gonna... I don't know. I'll do my lucky number. gonna save it as an image, and then hopefully it's saved. I'm gonna quit anyway. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to open it. And this is actually, it's not one of my, okay. One of my favorites is that one I sent you. But this is actually not that bad. I was expecting it to be really bad for, like for how late it is. Or not late, it's not that late, okay. I'm just a big baby, and I like to go to bed whenever I want, and I'm tired. But I'd rather stay out. I'd rather stay up and show you how to do this, because it's really fun, and I do it all the time. Anyway, yeah, this is really cute. I like it. Oh, it's gonna cut out, isn't it? Yay, that's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna save to my photos. And, thanks. What am I? Bye. Bye.